It's a problem that often goes unnoticed, but millions of adults in the U.S. struggle to read. A local organization is working to change that by giving people the tools they need to combat illiteracy. Joining me now is Venema, the Executive Director of Literacy Volunteers of New Haven, and program participant Judith Harrington. Ladies, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Let's start with you. Tell us how big of a problem illiteracy is in Connecticut.
You know, 30% of the adults in New Haven are reading at the lowest levels of literacy. That's a huge number. It's actually twice as many as the state of Connecticut average. So we know that New Haven has a large problem with adults reading, and an organization like Literacy Volunteers is really providing critical support for these adults.
We just showed the poster over here. This is really alarming, 30%.
It is alarming.
Yeah. So how does the program work?
We recruit volunteers to serve as tutors. A lot of volunteers. We have about 250 volunteer tutors, all of whom tell us this is the best part of their week. They love that. They love volunteering.
Okay.
And we're always looking for new tutors. So people can go to our website, www.lvagnh.org, if they want to become a tutor. Our programs, we have two kinds of programs. One is a reading program, so we're teaching adults how to read and to write at higher levels. And the other is an ESL program for people who are learning to speak English.
Now, are the programs free to the participants?
They are free. They're free to all the participants because we have fundraisers, which we're going to be talking about, and we also get money from foundations and from donors.
Very good. And Judith, you struggled with reading, and tell me what you couldn't do prior to going to the classes.
I couldn't go and fill out an application for a job and reading the newspaper, and now I know how to read a Bible, and
Great.
And I be at work reading little labels that I got to put up.
It's life-changing, right?
Yes, it is.
Do you wish you found the program a little earlier?
Yes.
Yeah. And talk to me about the classes. They're all times a day. You go in the early mornings, right?
Yes.
And how are the volunteers?
The volunteers, I go and get on the library.
They help you, right?
Yes, they help me, and they sit down and have patience with you.
That's
and
important.
Yes, and they loving people.
Very good.
And
you're going to keep going, right?
Yes.
You're making a lot of progress.
Yes, I am.
That's great.
And getting on the computer and know
great.
how to get on there and
Well, good.
do my levels.
There you go.
Yes.
And us, we were saying to run these programs, we have to do some fundraising, and this is a pretty fun one that's coming up.
We have an annual Scrabble fundraiser.
That's why we have our Scrabble board
and that's
here
why
today.
We have the board here today. It's coming up on April 20th. It's in the cafeteria at the Wilbercross High School. Starts at 5:30. And it's one of the reasons it's fun is because it's team Scrabble. So you're playing with a team of people. It's not just you.
Okay.
You've got a team of 4 who's building a board.
And they come up with some pretty unique words sometimes, right?
They do, like words that we don't know. What we put a couple of words on here. One of them was, I think, Hoxapam, which is a drug, the name of a drug.
Oh, okay.
The participants love words that have Z's in them.
Well, you get so many points with the Z,
That's
right?
it. That's it. So the idea is to get the Z in the triple word score, and they try hard to do that.
Very good. We should also mention my colleague Chris Velarde is going to be at the event.
Absolutely. He's going to be the MC this year. We're delighted to have him.
Oh, you're definitely going to have fun now with him. Judith, I just want to ask you one more time what you would say to other adults who can't read about the program.
Go to Science Park, and they help you learn how to read, and they take time with you, and
just go do it, right?
Just go do it, yes.
Very good. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to check out Scrabble Day Fun, it's on April 30th. You can see the information on the screen. It benefits Literacy Volunteers of New Haven, Wilbercross High School, April 30th, 5:30 to 8. Dictionaries will be there?
Of course, we'll have dictionaries, food as well for people. Come and join us.
Very nice. Sounds like a great evening.